Hello guys, welcome to GameDevArts. It's been so long. I haven't been able to work on any video and all. So basically, I'm just testing the GODOT 4.0. So there are quite a lot of new features and quite a lot of changes given to the APIs. So let's start. I've created this demo project kind of for the testing. You can see normal character body and normal rigid body. So let's see. Let's start with the character. Let's start with the physics. Now the things are static body, animatable body, character body, and dynamic body 2D. Okay, so character body kind of works like kinematic body. For the character, just create a node called character body 2D, and inside that use icon, collision shape. Those things are just recast animation player for the animation and timer for a different purpose. So the animation is simple. So even the sprite got changed. Before 4.0, you need to change the filter over here inside import, but now you can do it over here inside texture column. See, nearest here. That is pretty cool. And I think you can override the whole thing on project basis. Okay, now let's check for the script of character body 2D. Don't look at it, don't look at this. The important stuff only for character to move is this var velocity, var on floor. So inside the physics, I also created this variable called direction. One is positive, that means on right. So inside the physics process, I am checking if side is colliding. Then it will just switch the whole thing, I mean the whole character body to -1 just to flip the whole character, and the action will be -1 2. There's a multiplication of -1 plus minus plus minus. So now I am just changing this velocity. Let me just paste it over here. This velocity and adding 900 into delta per frame per physics step, and this is gravity, this is our gravity, and this is our x and y, this is our direction and into speed, so basically left or right. And then this is an important matter of character body 2D. We're just applying the velocity to motion velocity, and then I'm checking on floor. Basically, if the floor this recast is colliding, it will give true, otherwise false, and this value is getting assigned to this variable. Now the old move and slide, for it to work, it will start moving. So on floor, if on floor and animation is current animation is not jump, play run, basic simple animation assigning. So now velocity is equal to motion velocity. Basically I'm reassigning, correcting the velocity or reassigning the velocity to motion velocity, the actual character motion velocity. So for example, if body collide over something, over a roof, and the velocity goes, for example, 0 0, then the new velocity will be 0 0. Kind of cyclic thing, but it works. Now for the jump function. Jump function is simple. On press jump, subtract the velocity y from gravity and play animation jump. So that's all for the character. So even the export got changed. Now you have to use @ annotations for the exporting, or even for the, if you are using tools, for example tools, my bad. So now you have to use it like this, and it will give you this thing. The value you can change on the editor. So the range thing, you can add step to it. For example, step of 5, and then it will change 5 value. Alright, kind of neat slider. Now the other thing that got changed is adding any object to the scene. For example, if you want to add an item, if you want to add an item to a scene, previously it was something like this. On mouse click, you need to, previously you used to do it like this, but now we use this. So simple preload item, which is nothing but a rigid body and an icon and collision. So on mouse click, item dots instantiate and change the item position to global mouse position and add it to the scene. This thing. Alright, so now the changes to the setget. Basically, if your variable changes, if the setget changes, you can either get a thing or a variable or set a variable. So this is how you use now a new setget, get return 10 and set a value, for example c variable to value c2. So how to use this? Print c setget 10, basically changing the variable. Print c again 0 5, this thing. Or you can simply print setget, which will return the value, which will return this thing. See? Now for the next thing, before we used to use yield, this thing, but now it got changed with await. So for example, timer, simple timer, one shot auto start, wait time 3 seconds. After 3 seconds it should be timeout. See? Okay, so the next thing, we could talk about is new signals. or new way of connecting signals. Well, I've created one global singleton. I have created three signals basically to show signal A, signal B, and signal C with variable. Yeah, you can also create lambda function now. Basically a variable with a function assigned to it. Calling this variable using dot call will run this function. Basically a function of fly. Okay, so let's talk about the signal. So I have connected okay, I'm missing one thing. A underscore signal dot connect. So this is how you call a signal. Basically, first write the signal, then connect to the function. So on pressing UI down, signal will get emitted and it should print this thing. Let's see. Signal is successfully received. Now you can connect signal of global singleton to another script. For example, this script. Here I have connected the global signal B to B function and global signal C to function C. And how I am calling this function B is by pressing up, which is emitting signal B, and function C by pressing UI left, which should emit this signal C with this and this variable. Let's see. On pressing up, it should press signal B. On pressing left, it should emit this. Signal C successfully received. Yeah, 3000. Alright, that's all for this video. So for the next time I will be trying out more of the other stuff inside GODOT, and soon I will also be implementing or testing the Android plugins of 3.4 of version 3 to GODOT 4, because there isn't much of a change, but still I don't know if those plugins will work or not. Still there are many things. So right now I know there are some bugs inside tile map. So basically I cannot use auto tile method for platformer type tile set, and there are some bugs, of course, because it's not even in alpha. I'm just play testing the pre-alphas. Overall it's been quite fun. Maybe I would try some 3D too with the new GODOT Vulkan. So there's one more thing that would change, which is input map. Now there are a lot more options by default, and you can add more. For example, UI ADS add, and then just click something. Just click something to add the particular key. Alright, even there are new setting inside the project setting. Even click advanced setting to check those. Alright, that's all for this video. I hope to put a new video soon, and please like, share and subscribe, and wait for my upcoming new videos, which I hope I will post soon. Thank you so much.